What is going on, guys? And welcome back to another freaking Friday presentation. This is going to be epic, but you know how it goes. Freaking technology. I'm just getting the hang of things. I'm just getting used to this technology. Haven't used webinar before. So bear with me. I decided to last minute go ahead and record this. And as the time, it's not going to be live, unfortunately. And I do apologize, but by the next time, it's going to be taken care of. It's going to be fixed. But this is going to be uploaded on my YouTube channel, and you also have access to it in the Facebook group. So what is up, guys? I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys enjoy this presentation. It's going to take back in time. I'm going to talk about the three-step process, the three-step simple process that helped me reclaim my energy back without freaking loads of caffeine. And I know this sounds like something that's too good to be true. I know this sounds like, this isn't possible. But guys, I'm telling you, this is freaking possible. And you can finally say goodbye to the 2 p.m. crash for good. So let's go ahead. Let's dive right in. Let's go through this presentation. So if you're ready, when you see this video, comment down below what value, comment down below. I'm fucking ready. I'm fucking pumped. Let's fucking do this. I know it's not live, but when you see this video, you're going to be like, damn, this guy has the energy, because I want to bring it to you guys. And like I said earlier, I apologize. Technology sucks, but I'm still going to come to it 100%. I don't care. I bust through freaking obstacles like no tomorrow. So we're going to go through it. Let's dive right in and get right into it, guys. So I'm freaking excited to talk with you guys about this amazing opportunity and really talk about my story, how it all started. And it's very, very important to kind of walk you through that process and where it all started. So let's dive right in. Let's dive right freaking in. So it was April 2015. April 2015, I lost my fucking drive. I had non-existent energy levels. I was fucking depressed all the time. I was anxious. I couldn't even manage my stress levels. It was at all-time fucking high. My stress was through the roof. I went from looking amazing to, having that great body that most people desire, and I'm sure a lot of you guys desire as well, to being hospitalized numerous times. And I found out that not only all these things were happening, but I actually was diagnosed with low testosterone. I had 150 nanograms per deciliter testosterone levels, which is about the equivalent of an 80-year-old man. This was a crazy fucking awakening for me. And as you find out, I fucking panicked. I thought my life was fucking over. I thought that this was, it. I thought that I was a fucking goner. And I don't know. This was the lowest fucking point in my life, where when all these things are happening, for anybody that is watching this, when they watch this replay, for anybody that comes on this and they watch this and they take the time, listen to this for a moment. And if this is something that you are struggling with, understand that I went through as well. And I had two choices. Either throw in the towel. I was at that point. I wanted to either throw in the towel, accept my low energy levels and drinking loads of caffeine the rest of my life, and be on, limp mode with my energy, limp mode with my sexual drive. Everything was just on fucking survival mode. I wasn't thriving, but I was getting by with my life with fucking loads of caffeine. Or I could make a decision to restructure my life, take control of my health, so I could see the impact it created on my energy levels without relying on those loads of caffeine to get me through the day. Those were my two choices I had. Those are my two choices. So what do you guys think I picked out of those choices? What are your thoughts? So out of those two choices, these are my questions. Let that sit for a minute. Let that sit for a moment and kind of think what you thought, like what was going on in my head at the time. Then I want you to ask yourself these questions. I want you to ask, number one, have you ever felt like this before? Have you ever went through a time in your life currently, maybe a couple months ago, maybe years ago, maybe you're still dealing with it right now and it's just gotten worse? Number two, can you think of a time your energy levels were so fucking low that your boss wanted to know what the hell is going on? Right here, this guy, right fucking here. What about you? Number three, have you ever come home from work, dog fucking tired and unable to spend quality time with your family? This guy right here, fucking right here. Number four, did you ever take a moment back in time, to go back in time when this affected you? If it did, how did it look? How did that situation look? How did that scenario look in your head? How did that scenario look when you were there that day? How did you feel? What were the sounds that were going on in that day? Was it busy? Was it crazy? Was it like, like alarms going off? What was going on? What were those specific sounds that you could remember at that day? What were you eating? What do you recall eating? What did it taste like? What were these things that you were consuming? What did it taste like as you ingested it in that specific day? Can you recall that? Take a moment to recall that. What chain of events do you recall happened to you specifically? I want you to take a moment and just think about all these things. Go through these questions and think on that for a minute. What chain of events do you recall that happened to you specifically that triggered something? Now, for those of you who don't know, the show obviously went on because I'm here today. Newsflash. So, might have been a trick question, but the show does go on. It went on, and that's why I'm here. I'm here in front of you guys. Because if I wasn't here, I'd probably honestly be 6 feet under right now. And so what didn't work before that led to this? What didn't work? What didn't work that I tried before? What didn't work after 12 years that I almost wanted to throw in the fucking towel and just give it all up? Well, number one, I was following way too much bro advice in magazines. Every magazine under the sun I fucking had. Muscle and Fitness, Muscle Mag, Men's Health, all of it. I followed it all to a T. I was not getting much success. I tried every BS energy supplement known to man, with no fucking success either. No success. My healthy, quote unquote, healthy diet that I was on, that I was religiously following every fucking day, that all these people told me to implement, that I had all this knowledge from, even doctors and dietitians and all these gurus told me that it was best for me, was suppressing my fucking testosterone and my energy levels. My sleep schedule was fucked up. My gut health was horrible, and almost resorted, believe it or not, whether people think this is a joke or not, I almost resorted to fucking white powder, aka coke, aka cocaine, after countless experiments with caffeine cocktails. You name it, I've tried it. I've tried every caffeine cocktail, every caffeine concoction I created before, with every energy gimmick known to man, and I failed miserably. It left me feeling this big. It left me feeling like I was this very little person in a huge ass fucking world. So, I went on a mission. I knew I had non-existent energy levels. And now I wanted to know why. I wanted to know that fucking why. Why did I have non-existent energy? what was causing this specific thing to occur. And so, over the next 6 years, researching, learning more in school, trial and error, and then starting my journey to finding the truth. Over that time period, I was able to discover so much information that I fucking just couldn't keep it to myself, because I thought if I did, it would be like would have felt greedy, and I was feeling ashamed if I would have kept this information. So I made it my responsibility every fucking day. Every fucking day I wake up, it was my responsibility to get out there, get this information out there so I can be able to impact and change the lives of 1 million sales professionals and not resort and do the things that I did when I worked in sales. And I wanted to be able to help them reclaim their energy back and finally say goodbye to that fucking 2 p.m. crash for good. This is my job. This was my mission I decided to go on. This was the opportunity I created for myself every single day, because I knew once I came back from that lowest point in my life, I had to be able to give back. I had to be able to give this information out there to more guys just like you. But like everything in life, I had to start from scratch. I had to start from nothing. And so with that, that's where the process began. That's where the process was created. It was forged in fucking fire. And I had to be able to create better awareness of this important issue that millions of people struggle with to this day in some form. Most people don't realize it, but they all struggle with it at some part in their life. Some people is more severe, some people it's not. But I also had to understand the pains. And I actually do understand the pains, because not only did I go through it, I was able to reverse it. And so now, after understanding those pains and those struggles that I went through, I can now feel this. I know what it feels like. I know the same pains and struggles that you're going through as well. And I'm wanting to continue to provide that massive value to more sales pros with the hopes that it will positively impact them. And I wanted to continue to show the fuck up on the daily for you. That was what I had to do, but I had to start from scratch. But Zach, come on now, shit, man. Tell me that simple process, dog. What is the simple process? Shit, come on. What is it? I want to know. I know. You do want to know. And that's why you're on here. That's why you took time out of your day to find out what that simple process is. So stick around. Hold your horses a little bit. You're going to find out what exactly I'm talking about. The 3 biggest shifts that I made to get to where I'm at is, number 1, I had to devote more time for education and awareness for this important issue that affects millions. Let me say this again, millions of sales professionals at some point in their career. Number 2, I had to implement a structured process for success, a 3-step system for success. Now, in sales, we all have to have a process. We need a process to follow up, follow back, follow through. You know, a process is, how we're able to, pick apart things. We're able to look at things. We're able to analyze. Same thing goes with your health and your energy. You need a process that I was able to develop in a simple process. But number three, I was able to add more value to my coaching and my Facebook group while also being 100% me. No fucking sugarcoating over here. 100% originality, authentic me. No fucks given. If you don't like this, I'm sorry. Click off. You can go ahead and leave the group. I don't care, because I'm not going to change who I am for you. Don't care. The next thing is more awareness, obviously more education and awareness. So what specifically? Go into more detail on that. Low energy levels shouldn't be taken lightly. This is something that affects, like I said earlier, it affects millions of guys, affects millions of sales professionals in the United States alone, and that should be like a freaking haunting number because it's already probably affecting you. It's probably affecting you, and you're either avoiding it, you're trying to run away from it, or you're trying to mask it with loads of caffeine. Our hormone controls all bodily functions. And so when our hormones are fucked up, our energy levels are fucked up. When something is off, your body sends signals through imbalances. Inflammation, poor gut health, brain fog, low energy, increased body fat. Creating more trainings and value and to give you the tools to succeed and have better quality of life and health and feel amazing. That's my ultimate goal. I'm not here just to give you some fucking pixie dust. If you want fucking pixie dust, there's a lot of places I can point you to. If you want real fucking results, you're in the fucking right group. Asking each of you what has been something you are currently struggling with, because I actually care. Whether you think so or not, whether you disagree with how I portray myself, whether you disagree with my delivery, that doesn't fucking matter. Take that aside and focus on this, which is you, and focus on the quality versus all the other little fucking details. And when you take that part out, you'll be like, oh shit, Zach is probably right. I think he's onto something. Because after speaking with so many of you guys and so many others, this is how I continue to help you. Is you give me the questions, you give me your concerns, I create things for you. Some of it's even client frequently asked questions for you guys. A lot of these things I keep uploading in the group is from clients. It's from client feedback. And guess what? You guys are getting access to it. And that's what I want to do. I want to continue to bring this education awareness to an industry that needs this like right now. You guys need this like right now. There's loads of guys out there, millions of sales professionals out there, companies out there that need this, what I have. And I feel like there's days that go by that I'm losing out on that. I'm losing out on helping people because there's so many people and there's only so much I can do in a day. And that's the thing, that's like the constant chase. That's the thing that constantly keeps me going is I'm like, oh shit, there's guys out there that need me. And that's what keeps me coming to you guys. That's what keeps me showing the fuck up every day. And so that's when the Alpha Energy Method was created. It was created and forged in the fucking fire and beaten every fucking day over years and years and years to create something specifically for you. Something that I endured, something that I overcame, something that I went through, something that I can relate to. To get you, one word, results. Implementing a structured system for success. This is what the Alpha Energy Method consists of. Number one, cutting edge sleep protocol. Number two, cut revitalizer protocol. Really focusing on dialing in your gut health. And we're going to talk about that more in a minute. And number three is your nutrition reset protocol. All these things are very vital, very important, not just for sales professionals, but for the average adult. A lot of these things are neglected on average. But in the sales world, these things are neglected even more. You see, after speaking with a lot of you guys, the typical diet is hurting your digestion. The typical sleeping patterns from loads of caffeine, it's just messing up your energy levels. This is messing up your productivity, your function at work. And guess what? You are so hooked on that caffeine now. You have to rely on that. You have to stay focused with that. And then number 3, that nutrition is you try to make the healthy choices, but sometimes you don't have the time. And it's most times it's like you have the, you have the ability, but it's like you're kind of clueless. I've been there. Then there's other times where it's like, when you do feel like you're eating healthy, it's lacking other things. So you're getting a little bit of all of this kind of thrown at you, and you're like, oh shit, I don't know what to do. Don't worry. I got just what you need. So stepping into the cutting edge sleep protocol, the first thing you're going to do is we're going to focus on creating a pre-bedtime ritual for you. Because as a sales professional, I cannot stress the importance of sleep, quality, and quantity. And if this is something that you're neglecting severely right now, and you're like, hey man, I'm going to sleep when I'm dead. I drink fucking load of caffeine all day. I drink pots of coffee. I drink all kinds of Monsters and energy drinks. I'm good. You pop the pills and all this stuff. Okay, great, man. Let me check in on you in a couple of weeks and ask you about your quality of life. Asking about your how's it going with your wife. Asking me about how the quality of life is with your kids. When you go home and your dog ass tired, you can't really do anything. You can't really perform. Let me ask you about how's your sex life been if you have low ass energy. Number 2, sleep analysis biofeedback. Why is this so important? Sleep analysis, looking at the biofeedback. I look at 6 biofeedback markers. and with your sleep, you got to make sure all these things are dialed in. Your gut health, your digestion, your recovery, your sleep, how long you're sleeping, how much you're sleeping, the quality of your sleep, your energy levels throughout the day, your hunger, your stress levels. Looking at other biofeedback that's pertaining to sleep, how to properly track this, how to properly set this up. And guys, believe it or not, a lot of sleep conditions can easily be reversed. But most people don't realize this because we're so pushed a bunch of regurgitated bullshit in this fucking industry. And people, guess what? Hop on the bandwagon and start popping pills left and right. But a lot of these things that I'm talking about can easily be reversed. And medicines like, sleep, like taking Ambien and like sleep medications should not be the very first thing that you do. You should be looking at all these other things first before you just start taking those things, because those things are not just potent, and the problem is they're very altering. They alter your body. So these are things to keep in mind. Anything you put in your body synthetically has a consequence. Drugs, alcohol, long-term use of anything like this, steroids, TRT, they all have a consequence. So you have to be mindful of the pros and cons before you start just taking the leap of faith. Be mindful of these things. Next thing is stress optimization. We're gonna dial in your stress so you go in and you're fucking cool, calm, and collected at all times. How the fuck do we do that? It's possible. It's very possible. There's specific things, there's specific tools that you do, that we implement in the Alpha Energy Method. And the last thing is advanced supplement science for deep, restful, and rejuvenated sleep. Guys, I know, maybe you checked off these 3 things, but maybe you haven't done anything on the 4th. That's where I come in. I know the ins and outs with supplements. I know what should be recommended, what shouldn't. I know things that work with the body, things that don't. I know things that you should be, always be mindful of. And so with the right advanced supplemental science protocol that's in your arsenal that you have access to, you know what you should be taking, specific minerals, specific vitamins that you could be lacking. After finding out from blood work, you could be lacking in certain things like magnesium. And some of these things help promote better, restful, and rejuvenated sleep if you're taking them regularly. Next, the gut revitalizer protocol. We're going to break this down. So, not only are you going to be revitalizing that gut, You're going to be improving that digestion. You're going to be improving your nutrient absorption. You're going to be eliminating that 2 p.m. crash. You're going to have access to advanced supplemental science from yours truly to aid in healthy digestion and boost your energy. This is important because if you're going about your day and you don't properly take care of your gut is going to send you signals. And like I talked about earlier, poor gut health, low energy, increased body fat, brain fog, all these things are signs. They're warning signs that your body gives you when something's off. Your gut is the regulator. It's like the second brain in your body. So you got to take care of that gut. Last thing is the nutrition reset protocol. So implement daily meal audits. So what's a daily meal audit? You're probably sitting there thinking, damn, Zach, I got to track my meals. Well, hell yeah, you do. Do you track your sales numbers? Let me hear it. I heard it. Yeah. Yeah. You track your sales numbers, right? You know exactly how much you're making, right? What about your food? Do you know what you're putting in your body? You know how many donuts you ate today? Do you know how many cheeseburgers you had today? I'm not sitting here saying that, you can't have those things, but when you know what you're eating and you know how you're feeling from it and you know how it's affecting you when you're very in tune with your body and you practice this and you're tracking this and you're consistent, then a lot of magic happens after this. The effects from this is when you track this stuff, along with building your personal nutrition foundation, along with creating a comprehensive nutrition protocol, not some cookie cutter bullshit that you find on fucking Google. If that were the case, type in fucking Google right now and find it yourself. No, something comprehensive for you based on your specific needs and situation. Maybe you have blood sugar issues that's causing your energy. Maybe you're having horrible gut health and you're not eating the right foods and it's causing your energy. And your nutrition, you're eating a lot of heavily processed foods. It's causing your low energy. There's abundance of things. There could be a list. That's where I come into play. That's where the biofeedback assessments come into play. That's where the nutrition intake forms come into play. That's where the proper accountability comes into play. And then the last thing is following the 80-20 rule. So to add to the top one, I was talking about implementing daily meal audits. It's not me saying that, hey, you can never have a donut, you can never have a cheeseburger, you can never eat pizza. I'm not saying that. But if you're eating that shit every fucking day and you feel like dog shit, you perform like shit, and you have low energy, you're drinking loads of caffeine, you probably should eat a little bit less of that and add some more whole foods in. That's what the 80-20 rule means. 80% of the time, you should be eating whole quality, nutrient-dense foods, full of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Think outside your food aisle in the store. Things that are grown from nature, things that are, like meats and, vegetables, fruits, whole grains, different, like, whole food, like minimally processed ingredients. The other 20% of the time is your foods that you want to enjoy still, that you can fit in your protocol. But this does not mean that every single day you can have like a donut. But the problem is with this is people, they'll be eating donuts every day. Oh yeah, I'm fitting a donut in my diet. But then what happens is it starts taxing them. It starts showing up. It starts really affecting their body because they take this out of control. But if you follow this type of framework, you find that balance and you're able to do these things for the long term. You're able to get the results. You're able to maintain that energy. You're able to boost your energy. You're able to continue to perform well, maybe even perform better. That's the goal. Well, because when you have more energy, you're able to get more shit done in less time, right? Instead of working 65, 70 hours a week, 12 and a half hour days, you can be like some of my clients working 45 hours a week. So, adding more value to the alpha energy method. How have I done that? What am I doing? You may ask. Well, one of the first things I'm doing is I went ahead and I'm trying to do like weekly live trainings. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I try to keep that schedule pretty tight, pretty consistent. so that you can implement and see fucking results, like real shit. I'm not in here trying to post some fucking, like I said earlier, I'm not trying to post some fucking fairy tale fucking Twixie dust bullshit. I'm in here. My goal is to get you fucking results. Like, I got guys in this group who aren't even client yet and got fucking results. So if they can get results and they're implementing, you sure as fuck can too. So if you're implementing from watching these things, you're going to get fucking results. Guaranteed. I format also additional trainings, tips, content based on the frequently asked questions from my clients and other sales pros I speak with on a daily. You also get access to a free energy guide. And right now, my Alpha Energy Recipe Guide is complimentary as well. So, little hint, go check it out. If you're watching this video, you can pause it right now. Hit pause. I'll wait. And go ahead and grab your link. It's going to be in the guide section. It's going to say free recipe, free guide. Go ahead, click it, put your info in. It's going to get, then I'll be able to send it over to you. So, come on, I'll wait. Go ahead and do that. All right, about this time, you should have already done it. If not, when you watch the video, finish watching it, go ahead and do it again. So the last thing is, for my VIP clients, you get time tracking exercise. Now, a glimpse of that I gave you the other day in one of the trainings is how to manage and how to budget your time. Well, we go into further detail with my clients, my VIP clients, with that. How to budget your time, how to learn how to spend your currency of time on yourself more. That's what we do in more detail with my VIP clients. So I want you to take a moment, and even throughout the time that you spend with me in the Facebook group, maybe you might not after you watch this full video. You may end up leaving. Whatever shoots your whistle. But for those of you who are loyal, who love what they see, and they want real fucking results, go ahead and share this with somebody else. All I ask is you find the content and training. If you do find this helpful, and you do find this, amazing and have high value, and this is something that you can implement, take the time to watch the trainings fully every time, and put a hashtag value after you during the time you watch it. After you watch it, comment, share it with someone you know on your personal page, invite them to join the group. Do all these things, because this lets me know that you're finding this valuable and that this is helping you. If it's not helping you, then don't do it. But if you're going to be one of those people that just watches it and they don't take action, or they don't implement, they don't share with somebody else, if you don't, then that's really doing a disservice to millions of other guys that could use this help right now. So all I ask is, if you're finding this of value, but you don't want to implement anything from this group, share this with somebody. It takes a couple minutes out of your day. Literally. I share stuff all the time with people. It takes a couple minutes. Do that, and that'll be the best thing that you can do. Pay it forward for somebody else. Pay it forward for somebody else. That is all I ask of you guys. If you don't want to implement from this group and you want to stay in it, fine, but pay it forward for somebody else. And this is what sales pros have said. So just give you some recaps, some glimpses. Jeremy, he went ahead and told me, he said, book your call with Zach. It is fucking worth it. Oh, and I finished March. This was March with a 400% increase over his previous sales goal for the month. He feels like $1 million, and he treated himself to purchasing a new motorcycle, which is freaking awesome. Paul, which by the way, Paul is not a client, just a member of the group. He lost 36 pounds in 5 weeks. He's gotten healthier. He's feeling great. And his business has increased due to the changes in healthy lifestyle and mindset. He couldn't thank me enough for the phone conversation. This was from a 15-minute phone conversation we had months ago. And he did all of this without resorting to testosterone replacement therapy, because he was about to get on that. And he's been able to get all these results without getting on TRT. So huge props to these two guys. And it's freaking amazing seeing people winning like Cody, who finished with an 18 car month, 2 leases, and was awarded Salesman of the Year in April. Cody also lost 6 pounds when he first started with me in 4 weeks. His energy fucking skyrocketed. His digestion improved. And like he said, he was extremely hesitant at first, but this program completely changed his life. And even his wife has noticed the new results. And so that's why he signed on after those 4 weeks. Just like John, when he straightened out his diet, he corrected his nutrition, he fixed his testosterone, he started hitting the gym the right way. His sales fucking doubled. His close rate fucking doubled. His calls sound so much better, and he's in the fucking mode every fucking day. He said, thanks. We're like Jeremy, again, another one. Guy's on a fucking roll. Great April numbers. Number 2 months in a row. Number 1, 2 months in a row. And he's hoping and planning to keep up this momentum. Hey, by the way, this is April. Dude, this guy's fucking killing still, so just stay tuned for that. Yeah, he's fucking killing still. And like Eves, he had to say, man, he's like, when I worked with him, this was a fucking amazing opportunity to work with him. He said, hey, I feel amazing, man. You gave me the love I had working out. And he also told me, when I was working with him, when he first started, he just didn't have, that same drive like he used to. Like when he started working out, he's like, damn, I love it again. And then like his girlfriend started noticing, it was like amazing. I love hearing these things. Like when guys tell me that they're loving the process, they love getting back to doing what they do. And then like their significant other notices, that's like the icing on the cake. And when Jordan, what he had to say, one of my clients, he's like, hey man, Zach knows a thing or two about losing weight, building muscle, and overall feeling healthy and having more energy. He had to leave off by saying that this is some next level shit. And Jordan is completely right. This is some next level stuff. It's easy, but it's next level, and it's also what most people don't want to implement. Like Alex, who said, I can tell the difference in when I'm following your regimen versus the random programs I used to do. Huge props to Alex. He's fucking killing it. I got a lot more to talk about him in later on in later content. I'll bring him up pretty frequently. We still stay in a lot, really good contact. And he's actually out in Baltimore. He's pursuing a lot of good things. I'm really proud of this guy. So Brian, he actually tried some of my recipe guides. And my recipe shake, it was like for, like I think it was one of my testosterone boosting shakes. And he was kind of hesitant at first. He was like, I don't know, because usually most people think that this shit tastes like crap. But he trusted the guy. He tried it. He's like, it was awesome, tastier than I was expecting, and he thanked me for it. Because I don't fuck around over here. I give out quality shit. And like Josh, who was a sales manager for a high-volume car dealership in the area where I'm from. He said, working as a sales manager for a high-volume car dealership, stress and following a proper nutrition plan were the 2 biggest things that I needed to improve on. And so he said, today, I feel good. I'm able to keep my cool under all the stress and stay on task each and every fucking day. I was proud of his accomplishments, and it was amazing to hear these kinds of wins from my clients when I've worked with them. And here's a video of John as well, and of another testimony that he had to, give to me because he was just so enthusiastic about all these things I was able to help him with. So listen to what John has to say.
So many different approaches and everything, and I just, the way that Zachary attacks this guy. He's going to really up your game, and he's going to get you to where you want to be with how you want to look and how you want to feel. So definitely do it.
And like Jeremy, who also gave me, who I'm still working with to this day, and he also gave me a little testimonial about his results. And it's just fucking amazing to hear these things. So listen to what he had to say.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Jeremy Sykes with Believe, Build, and Conquer. I just want to come out and shoot a video today and talk a little bit about Zach Breaker's Fit Muscle Method. I started the Fit Muscle Method about 8 weeks ago, and I'm already getting tremendous results out of this. And not just even from the physical aspect, but mentally and spiritually as well. I started following Zach's nutrition plans and ideas for fitness, and let me tell you, it has made a tremendous difference in my life so far. And this isn't one of those pie in the sky ideas where you lose 30 pounds in 30 days. This is a good, actionable, and scalable program. I was already pretty fit anyways as a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. But what I found is I was able to increase my energy levels, my awareness. I'm learning to enjoy new foods, and I'm still able to enjoy some of the old foods that I like as well, with more moderation. So I would highly recommend getting in contact with Zach and checking out this program. I'll also put some pictures in this post as well that will illustrate some of the great healthy choices I've made that are still really delicious. Zach is a great coach. He's worked with me weekly on developing my plan. In this 8 weeks, I've already dropped as much as 14 pounds. So this isn't, again, some bird food diet where you run 20 miles a day and it's absolutely miserable. This is actually something that's fun, it's scalable, and you can see your results gradually as you go along. And if you make it a lifetime plan and you work through it, you're going to get incredible results. So definitely check it out. Fit Muscle Method. Zach Breaker, thank you so much for everything that you've helped me with, and I look forward to many more days and weeks to come of health, nutrition, and fitness.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So that was Jeremy and John that spoke, on video. So just to give you guys some actual social proof, because I know a lot of people out here are fucking bullshitters. A lot of people, trust me, I've been bullshitted many times. I've been in situations where I was fucked over by coaches. I've been in situations where I worked for coaches and I was fucked over, in sales and non-sales, environments. It sucks. I know what it feels like. But I want you to also know that here's why my program doesn't sound like everyone else. Everyone else wants everyone wants this easy solution. They want an easy solution for energy. They want an easy solution for results, period. So my question is, why work with me? What makes my coaching unique? What makes my program unique? If results is just something that people want, that is just an easy solution and they want a quick fix. But why me then? Why me? If you can go on Google, which has 5.4 million results right now on how to improve your energy, and type in anything energy related, you're going to get millions of results. So why me? What makes me different? What makes me stand out? What makes me Zachary fucking Results Brinker? Well, I'm here for you, because too many coaches are stuck selling fucking numbers and generic cookie cutter bullshit. I offer a unique humanistic approach that addresses your energy levels for good. Not for 12 weeks, not for 24 hours, not for fucking short term, whatever time frame you want to put on. When you work with me, depending on the time frame, you get set up for success for the long term. And so you can get back to doing the important things, which is closing more sales and spending more time, quality time with your family. So I wanted to kind of throw this out there to you guys. My referral program is like, since it's my goal to grow this amazing Facebook group to reach 1 million sales pros just like you, I want to extend an opportunity for anyone that brings new faces to this Facebook group. You will get 10% off any of my coaching offers, entered in a monthly contest for a chance to win some sick prizes, and most importantly, you're going to be doing your part by getting the secret out to other guys who need this valuable information. So who is ready to get the energy secrets out there and help grow this awesome Facebook group with more ambitious, goal-driven sales pros who all have one similar goal: to always be closing? So, some rules for the Facebook referral group program. Number one, you must be someone who that's in sales, making close to 6 figures. So 80,000 to and up, essentially, are truly tired of the 2 p.m. crashes affecting your work performance, and you want more energy. The person wants more energy. They need help with that. They're ambitious. They want to learn something simple yet highly effective. They're willing to commit to build massive momentum in the Facebook group. You must be willing to fill out the membership questions upon entering. There's no limits for the referrals, and you will be entered in a free contest each month to win an awesome prize for the month. So if you're interested, you want to know more about this, if you want to help me grow this amazing freaking group, guys, we're already at 174 guys now. Just send me a DM on Facebook or email me if you want to take part in this at ZacharyBrinker@alphaenergymethod.com. And I look forward to speaking with you about this and giving you the details to kind of help get this rocket ship up in the fucking air. So, if you guys are watching this right now and you're watching the replay, because I know I'm a fucking bummer. It sucks because you can't watch it live. But if you're watching the replay, #replay. Get this party going. Drop them questions down below so far. What if you have a question when I go back and watch it and review it? I can check them all out for you guys. But if you do have a question right now, any type of questions, you're watching this, drop it down below and I will answer them for you. So, you're probably curious, what would it be? What your life would be like with more energy? You would close more sales. You would have more energy to spend quality time with your family. You would have more time to do the things that you love. You would have more freedom. You have more freedom to be able to come and go as you please, to not be constrained at fucking work all damn day long. But most importantly, you would have developed the #alpha energy and continue to kick ass every single day and become the next top sales producer to join the ranks. That would be you. That's what it's going to be like, having more energy. Welcome to that new club. Welcome to the club of top producers who all have access to the same secrets that I have, that I would be giving to you. So, I know we made this far. We gotta let the cat out of the bag now. Who this isn't for? Well, for starters, if you've been in sales for less than 3 years, or you make below 80,000 a year, sorry, you just didn't make the cut. Maybe work a little harder, and we can chat. You don't always want to be closing. If that's the case, if always be closing isn't your motto, I suggest finding a different career path and exit this group now. It's just because the group isn't for you, because you don't have that mindset and that mentality. You're content with constant fatigue, constant energy crashes you experience each day, and just drinking loads of caffeine to get by. Again, that's awesome. I wish you the best of luck. This group isn't for you then. You don't want to learn the secrets the top sales producers have. No, it's not hookers and caffeine or hookers and cocaine. It's not hookers and, all these recreational drugs. You don't want to commit to building massive value, massive momentum for your health and your future. If that's you, I'm sorry, we're not a great fit. You don't want to be coached in any capacity, and you just want to keep doing you. I'm sorry then. It makes it easy. We're not a great fit. Who is this for? Exactly. If you made it this far in the presentation and you checked off all the boxes, then this is for you. You're a current salesperson making at least $80,000 plus a year, and you want to scale your income to six figures and beyond. You're wanting to sing, always be closing, your ABC, always be fucking closing and cashing in more of those commission checks. You're truly tired of the 2 p.m. crashes affecting your work performance, and you want more energy. You're ambitious and you want to learn something simple yet highly effective only the top sales producers in the world have access to. You are willing to fully commit to building massive momentum. You're coachable and you can implement every single day. If this all fits you, this sounds like something you're interested in, you're ready to jump on board, you're ready to be a part of, you're like, fuck yeah, I want to know more about this. Damn, Zach, what are the deets? Then great. Send me a quick message with the word energy to get started. I'll reply within 24 hours with the details via your inbox. And trust me, it's going to be the best opportunity of your freaking life. So, what are you waiting for? If you're watching this video, I'm telling you, investments will go up again June 18th. So I only want to work with sales pros who want to reclaim their energy back, always push themselves to new levels, are coachable, and want to say goodbye to the 2 p.m. crash for good. So are you in? If so, DM the word energy. I look forward to talking to you soon. As always, guys, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out.